A painful, pus-filled bump under the skin caused by infected, inflamed hair follicles. Boils form under the skin when bacteria infect and inflame one or more hair follicles. Boils start as red, tender lumps. These fill with pus, grow, then rupture and drain. A carbuncle is a cluster of boils. Warm compresses can help a boil mature and drain. Large boils and carbuncles need a doctor's attention. 1. Most boils are caused by Staphylococcus aureus, a type of bacterium commonly found on the skin and inside the nose. A bump forms as pus collects under the skin. Boils sometimes develop at sites where the skin has been broken by a small injury or an insect bite, which gives the bacteria easy entry. 2. It is important not to squeeze boils, as this can be very painful and can spread the infection. Pus needs to drain before a boil will heal. This may happen by itself, but sometimes treatment is needed. For small boils, you can put a warm compress on the boil several times a day. 3. Recurrent boils are associated with poor hygiene, dirty environments, contact with people with some kinds of skin infections and poor blood circulation. It could also be a sign of a weak immune system, for example due to diabetes, long-term use of steroids, cancer, blood disorders, alcoholism, AIDS, and other diseases. 4. Boils are not typically sexually transmitted. However, if you come in close contact with someone who has a boil that is leaking, you should wash with antibacterial soap as soon as possible. You should encourage that person to keep the boil covered. The pus inside of a boil commonly carries contagious bacteria. 5. Home remedies. 1. Make a warm compress by soaking a clean cloth in hot water. 2. Apply the compress to the affected area for 10 to 15 minutes, around 3 or 4 times a day, until it releases pus. 3. Consider taking ibuprofen or acetaminophen if the boils are painful. 4. Keep the area clean. 6. Recurring boils may point to MRSA infection or an increase in other types of staph bacteria in the body. If you have several boils in the same place, you may be developing a carbuncle. See your doctor for a carbuncle. It may be a sign of a larger infection in the body. 7. Boils themselves are not contagious, but the pus and liquid inside of the boil can cause additional infection to yourself and others. The pus can contain bacteria such as Staphylococcus aureus. If you have a boil, keep the area clean and do not share personal items with other people. 8. If you have diabetes mellitus and you are experiencing skin changes such as boils or other skin infections, you may be wondering if the two are related. Diabetes does not cause boils directly, but the changes in your blood sugar levels can leave your skin more susceptible to bacterial and fungal infection. 9. Your boil may heal without the pus draining out, and your body will slowly absorb and break down the pus. Your boil doesn't heal and either stays the same size or grows larger and more painful. 10. Apply warm compresses and soak the boil in warm water. This will decrease the pain and help draw the pus to the surface when the boil starts draining. Wash it with an antibacterial soap until all the pus is gone and clean with rubbing alcohol. Do not pop the boil with a needle.